Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, it's so good to see all of you. Welcome to the month of August. We have a new theme, new music, and I see some new faces out there, some old faces. and the famous Gordon Olson is here today, again today. So by popular demand, we brought this song to you that I'm sure you're going to love to sing, and I expect you to do so. This is Rainbow Connection by the famous Paul Williams and Kermit the Frog, which Delanne looks nothing like.
I won't be doing Kermit.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing, and what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da dee da 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 dum, la da da dee da dum da dee.
Give yourself a hand.
Good morning. Happy August. Welcome to the Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, where transformation happens. We're so glad you're here, whether in person or in our virtual sanctuaries on YouTube and Facebook. My name is Delanne Haslam, and I'm honored to welcome you today. Love streamers, be sure to say hello. It's always fun to see who's joining us. Our practitioners serving today are Jim Ferris, sharing a reading and a time of sacred silence before leading us in prayer. And Hildreth is holding high watch throughout the service, knowing the best and highest is unfolding for each one of us as we share this sacred time together. Our theme this month is harmony and happiness. And Reverend Cindy's talk is called Life is a Box of Chocolates. Our special music today is the magnificent Sofie Zane. Our center is a spiritual community that teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among religions. We honor every pathway by which people seek to know and connect with the divine, and we work on our individual consciousness so we can help make the world a better place. Please join me in saying our promise. We promise to embody love, compassion, and kindness everywhere we go, and to be the peaceful presence we want to experience in this world. We recognize the divine oneness in everyone and everything, including all living creatures, Mother Earth, and the universe. We promise to be generous, sharing our time, talents, and treasures as we serve from the highest truth that love is the way. Recognizing and embodying this love for all, we help create a world that works for everyone. Thank you. I know we have some first-time visitors today. We'd love to welcome you if you're willing to raise your hand. Anyone? Welcome. There's a few. Welcome. If you haven't done so yet, we've got some information at the hospitality table about our center and a gift for you of the Science of Mind magazine. And be sure to join us on the second Sunday of the month for our Get to Know Us meeting after the service, where you can find out who we are, what we believe, and how you can get involved. Thank you so much for joining us, and we affirm for you and everyone here that you will experience a blessing this morning. Before I share briefly what's coming up, remember you can find many more details on our website at spirituallyfree.org. You can also learn just anything about our center, register for classes, donate, submit a prayer request, and much more. If you're here in person, we've got the flyers on the wall, and you can do some of those same things at our hospitality table. Today being the first Sunday of the month, we have our after-service visioning monthly potluck. Don't worry if you forgot something for potluck. We always have a little something. And if you're new to visioning, this is a guided process. So it's real easy. It allows Spirit to reveal to us and through us its vision for our highest good as a community. So be sure to stay for that. And starting the first week of September, in lieu of visioning, we will start holding our spiritual practices for daily living. A free monthly workshop with a light lunch. Together as a community, we will learn and experience spiritual practices together. So be sure to join us for this fellowship opportunity. Pray Harmony, 100 Prayers in 100 Days will continue through September 22nd. You can sign up by emailing prayharmonynow@gmail.com. And remember, later this month, we have some guest speakers. On the 17th, we welcome Reverend Verona Garland, and she's actually going to be holding a workshop after the service. And this is called Healing Our Wanting. Are you tired of chasing things that never truly satisfy? Come discover what your soul is actually calling you toward. That sounds awesome. And then we have on the 24th and 31st our lovely Reverend Donald Graves, so be sure to join us for that. Last, I'd like to remind you that our center was founded on and is grounded in prayer. Prayer helps us deal with whatever comes our way and helps us recognize the spiritual purpose for whatever might be happening in our lives. If you're having trouble knowing this, please allow one of our practitioners to pray with you and know this for you until you can know it for yourself. Our practitioners are trained in the art and science of affirmative prayer, and they are the ones wearing the purple stoles. And of course, you can always submit a prayer request online or in the lobby, and all the practitioners will hold you in prayer for the week. Now I invite you to allow the reading, a time of sacred silence, and the centering music to open our hearts as we prepare for Jim's prayer.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today's reading is adapted from The Inner Work, an Invitation to True Freedom and Lasting Happiness by Matt and Ash. But first, a quote from Carl Jung, who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. The inner work is removing of all obstacles which stand in the way of our rightful inner peace, freedom, and joy. And luckily, the only obstacle we encounter along this journey is ourselves. It is within our power to control and evolve our consciousness by transcending our limiting beliefs. It's a question of willingness to surrender limitations and open wide to receive the goodness that is innately a part of us. Everything we are seeking outside ourselves is actually already resting in the palms of our own hands. So let's take a few moments of silence to feel the goodness within and all around.
You are the song, I am the singer. You are the wind, I am the chime. You are the love, I am the lover. I am the branch, you are the vine. I rest now in the place where we are one. I rest now in the place where we are one. You are the thought, I am the thinker. You are the fire, I am the flame. You are the light, I am the candle. You are the ocean, I am the rain. I rest now in the place where we are one. I rest now in the place where we are one. I rest now in the place where we are one. I rest now in the place where we are one. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am.
Resting in that place, that vibration of oneness. I know I am that presence. So incredibly grateful for all the good in this life, the beauty around us, and that light that lies within that guides us. In this space of wholeness, oneness, the heart of love, I bask in the wondrous feeling of spirit, spinning our world, shining on us from above, all manifesting in beautiful harmony and divine right order. From this space of harmony, I bless this service, the volunteers who prepared the room and greeted you, the beautiful music that takes us into our heart space, and the truth of who we really are, and the great audiovisual team that shares this not only with us right here in this room, but whoever chooses to view it from home. spreading this light into the world, feeling this love vibrate through us as one. I know we are all blessed in this service, as together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Jim. I'm so excited to have you sing this new song with us. This song won an award at the Positive Music Festival last year. The artist was Harold Payne, a great New Thought musician. This song is called The Song That Saved the World. It's a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait to hear you sing it with us.
They came from every country, every color, race, and creed, to see where that would lead. Each one brought an instrument and the music of their home, and no one felt alone. People rocking, beats were dropping, they let the music do their talking. That saved the world. Na 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 na. They sang a song that saved the world. They put aside their differences, let their guard come down, found some common ground. They played and sang together, hearts in every word. Was heard, hands were clapping, people dancing, something beautiful was happening. Na 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 na. They sang the song that saved the world. Na 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 na. They sang the song that saved the world. Joyful, peaceful crowd. No politicians alive. They were singing na 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 na. They sang a song that saved the world. Na 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 na. They sang a song that saved the world. Everybody now. Song that saved the world. Na 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 na. They sang a song that saved the world. Everybody. Let's sing it. Na 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 na. They sang a song that saved the world. Yeah. Na 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 na. They sang a song that saved the world. They sang a song that saved the world. Everybody now, na 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 na. They sang a song that saved the world.
Thank you. I am thrilled to introduce our special music today. And before I do that, I wanted to announce that Sofie Zane is our new bass player. Joining band. We're so excited. But she had a bunch of these hidden talents, at least hidden from me. I had no idea she was so talented. She definitely has some musical skill and lots of education to back it up, but her voice is beautiful. I can't wait to have you hear that. Accompanying her today is our dear friend, our dear talented friend, Rich Smith, on the piano. So I'll bring him right up. Sofie Zane with Rich Smith.
How can you not love that guy? Jeez.
I have a list. And it's long.
He is. Yeah, I'm the new Drew. How do you like me? Thanks, you guys have been so great. I've been subbing here, I think maybe a year and a half, and it's just been lovely. It's all uphill. I'm so grateful for Rich accompanying me. It just it brings the level up for sure. I'm excited to share a couple of my very favorite songs with you today. This first one is by a Broadway composer named Craig Carnelia. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. Craig Carnelia. And it's called Flight.
Let me run through a field in the night. Let me lift from the ground till my soul is in flight. Let me sway like the shade of a tree. Let me swirl like a cloud in a storm on the sea. Wish me on my way through the dawning day. I wanna flow, wanna rise, wanna spill, wanna grow in a grove on the side of a hill. I don't care if the train runs late, if the checks don't clear, if the house blows down. I'll be off where the weeds run wild, where the seeds fall far from this earthbound town. Then I'll start to soar. Watch me rain till I pour. I'll catch a ship that will sail me astray. Get caught in the wind, I'll just have to obey till I'm flying away. Let me leave behind all the clouds in my mind. I wanna wake without wondering why, finding myself in a burst for the sky. I'll just roll, let me lose all control. I wanna float like a wish in a well, free as the sound of the sea in a shell. I don't know, but maybe I'm just a fool. I should keep to the ground, I should stay where I am at. Maybe everyone has hunger like this, and the hunger will pass, but I can't think like that. All I know is somewhere through a clearing, there's a flickering of sunlight on a river long and wide. And I have such a river inside. Let me run through a field in the night. Let me lift from the ground till my soul
Beautiful. Thank you, Sofie. Thank you, Sofie. And thank you, Rick, for bringing Sofie to us. Let's give the music ministry some love. You know, if you're replacing Drew, I don't know. I need to see some sunglasses, and we need to hear some raunchy jokes. But we'll talk about that later. Thank you for being here. I'm just taking a moment to receive that song. Beautiful, just gorgeous. Heart opening. That's what music does for me. It just opens my heart. So welcome to August. Can you believe it? No, we can't believe it. Here it is. Here it is. And our theme for this year has been the year of defying gravity. And the theme for this month is, what is it? Oh, freedom and lasting happiness. No, that's not right. Harmony and happiness. It's changed around a few times, but harmony and happiness. But the book of the month, I brought it up so I can show it to you. This is an amazing book. I'm reading with all of you right now. It's called The Inner Work, an invitation to true freedom and lasting happiness. And just the first couple chapters just caught me. It's so rich. It's delectable. And there's so many great tools in here. So my topic today is life is like a box of chocolates. Now we've all heard Forrest Gump say that, right? He said, my mama said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Isn't that true? You just never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get something sweet. Sometimes you get something sour, something bitter. Sometimes you get something you didn't expect. So I remember growing up at my grandmother's house, she always had a box of chocolates. But back in the day, these were the box of chocolates that didn't have the little thing on the top telling you what was what. You know those boxes that I'm talking about? Where you had to bite into it and see if you liked it or not. Were you one of those people that put it back? Or gave it to your grandmother or your mother or your father because you didn't like it? Wow. My mother finally got smart in our house. She only bought nuts and chews because she liked all of those, right? There was no surprises there. So when we go through these times when life can be sweet or bitter, surprising, uncertain, and even sometimes downright messy, how do we deal with that? So think of uncertainty when you're going to pick out that piece of chocolate and you're not sure, is this going to be something I like or something that I don't like? See, it reminds me that sometimes things are out of our control. We talked about that a lot with the Let Them book. The more we try to control what we can't control, the more pain and suffering we have in our life. Sometimes we get to just embrace what's unexpected. How about you get a piece of chocolate that you never thought you'd enjoy, but here it is. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't usually like that flavor, but I'm enjoying this. What about if we just stayed not attached to the outcome? Because sometimes when I get a piece of chocolate that I don't like, I know someone in my life is going to love it. And I get to move it on to them. See, every experience, every piece of chocolate has value. Is that me thumping, Raj? Somebody's thumping. It's not me. Okay, well. It's me. Okay, I don't know. It's not. Yes, the mic is off. I made sure. Okay. We'll just thump along here. It's not expected, and we get to deal with it. From this book, The Inner Work, from page 21, it says, all resistance to accepting and enjoying deep happiness and fulfillment in our lives ultimately stems from the wounded theme of consciousness. I'll break that down a little more. A theme that we innocently inherited at some point along our journey. Through repeated beliefs, thoughts, emotions, and finally in our words and actions. This limited version of our personal potential becomes our sense of who we are. You get that? When we're growing up and our teachers, our adults, our family, society tells us a certain way, we're very vulnerable to be programmed in that way. And it happens. We don't understand who we are and what we're here to do and who we're here to be. A great example of that is Oprah Winfrey. Back in the day, 30 some odd years ago, I went to the spiritual center of Oprah, right? She's always been very spiritual, and what she provided on TV was something that you couldn't really hear other places, at least back in those days. But remember, Oprah started poor in rural Mississippi, born to a teenage single mother. She had huge adversity, abuse, instability, racism, and feelings of worthlessness. As a child, she didn't believe that she mattered. For years, her choices reflected that limited sense of herself. So if you wonder what you really believe about yourself, you have to see what's manifesting in your life. If you're not manifesting abundance, there's somewhere that you were programmed that you didn't deserve it, or that you weren't an abundant person. So her turning point, her spiritual awakening, began when she started her broadcasting career. She realized she wasn't just a girl trying to make it, that she was here as a soul with a purpose. She said that a key moment came when they were filming The Color Purple. And she met Alice Walker. And she started reconnecting with her spiritual identity. Something deeper than this surface of just wanting to be successful and be on TV and be a broadcaster. She said, I had been pretending to be something I wasn't, and suddenly knew that I'm not what happened to me. I am not the poor girl. I am not the abused girl. I am something greater. How many times do we make our life all about something that happens to us? I know I have. And that's something that happens to us. It's not it's not from the perspective always that we chose it. This is what I say, you guys. Life is always lifing. People are always peopling. And so things happen. So Oprah's life really illustrates the core message of this book. You are not the story you've been telling yourself. You are not the story you've been telling yourself. You are not your pain. You are the presence behind the story, which is vast, which is free, which is loving, which is powerful. That's what we really are. So for many of us, like Oprah went through, her story was too small to contain her soul's purpose. Maybe your story is too small to contain your soul's purpose. I know mine was. And it's something that I always get to look at over and over. What am I telling myself? What am I saying about myself, to myself? No, that's not who I am. That might have been an experience I had, but that's not who I am. So we all know that bitterness can be a part of life. We go through things, grief, rejections, fear. Like that chocolate that we bite into that we say, yuck, that is so not the one. The question is, what do you do with it? Do you put it back? Do you throw it away? Do you hand it to someone else? Front row is spitting it out. I'm staying away from you. So, from the book, it says, freedom comes from not escaping our suffering, but to enter it fully. See, that's what I know, and this is where us humans kind of got it wrong or sideways. We try to escape pain. On top of pain, we put scheduling ourselves, overscheduling ourselves, shopping, eating, drinking, gambling, whatever it is. Even spirituality. Sometimes people overdo their meditation to escape the pain that's in their life. See, folks, this is where the rubber meets the road. If there's something in your life that has caused you pain, you cannot outrun it. You can't get farther by running like Forrest did. He ran and ran and ran. You have to sit with it and learn from it and embrace it and accept it. So reflect on a time that you had emotional pain. Notice where it is in your body. Maybe it's right in your heart. Maybe it's in your throat. Maybe you feel it in your knee or your shoulder. Once you know where it is in your body, then I want you to name it. Not a bum knee. Name it. Fear. Name it resentment. Name it anger. Whatever happened in your life. Maybe you're naming it victimhood, unfairness, injustice. then I want you to sit with it. Sit with it. Allow yourself to be with it and befriend it. Ask it what it has to tell you, what wisdom it has to bestow upon you, what it is taught you. See, I know that for me, I won't talk to you about things going on in my life unless I've gotten to the place of wisdom around it, until I've learned what I needed to learn from whatever happened in my life. If I'm in the midst of going through something and I'm still not clear on that, then I'm going to just sit with it and work with it. It's a very different dynamic than pushing it away. I think we all in this room understand that pushing it away just doesn't work. That which we resist will persist. It seems like it gets bigger and badder the more we resist. So, that's a bite of bitter chocolate. But what about getting a bite of sweetness? A bite of chocolate that you really, really enjoy. This is where I want you to receive it. But I want you to receive it without clinging on to it. I want you to just enjoy the moment. We can't possess these moments. Like, have you ever tried to kind of go back to some situation that was so good, but it just isn't the same? I did that when I went to college in San Francisco, and I was at art school, and I had such a great time. Such a great time in my life. I ended up going back to San Francisco to live there, but it wasn't the same as it was. I could never recapture those years the way they were. I still love the city. I still love that place, and I love to think about those years that were so good, but I can't go back to it. The more you try to go back to it, the more you miss what's happening right here. So, this inner work, it encourages us to savor. It encourages us to let go. Enjoy it and then let go of it. So practice gratitude around these things. Grateful for being in the presence of what's happening. You don't have to possess it, nor can you. You can do that too. You can work on sitting in your pain, but you can sit in your joy as well. You can close your eyes, and I can close my eyes and think about all those nights that I was painting at 3 a.m. and how much fun I have. I don't need to possess it, but I can have this great joyful feeling about that part of my life. So then there's the mystery of what kind of chocolate you're going to get. Sometimes we even taste it and we have no idea what it is, right? It might say it's this or that, but you're like, I don't know what that is. Do I like it? Maybe it's okay, but I don't love it. See, if we don't bite into something that we're not sure of, we never know. We get to enter into life, into this unknowing place. Uncertainty, making peace, being uncertain with what's next for us. Because if you're always wanting to be certain, good luck. You know, I have triplets in my life, my niece and nephews. And my niece and her husband are very specific and have planned out their life. How much money they're going to make, how many homes they own, how many kids they're going to have. And I just look at them and smile. Because I know it's not going to go the way they thought it might go. Some things might. But I know that life is always lifing, and sometimes things are a mystery. And we don't know how to move forward in this mystery until we know. So practice instead of controlling, can I trust this moment? Can I know that the universe is always for me? Even though I didn't expect this, or this is something that I'm unsure of, can I know that the universe is on my side? So, as we're eating the chocolates, we are not the chocolates, we are the people that are tasting the chocolates. We get to have the experience, we get to observe how we feel about it. Then that reminded me of that one of my favorite books, The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, where he says, you are not your thoughts, emotions, or experiences. You are the one who observes them. By becoming the witness, you create a space between your ego self and your true self. I know very distinctly when it's my ego self speaking to me or my soulful higher self speaking to me. But I've honed that skill. I've learned to listen to the differences. When I get to listen to the differences, I want to identify with my presence, the truth of who I am, the powerful presence that I am on this earth, and not the little girl that is feeling like, why me? Woe is me. How come life is like this? I didn't expect this. How come I don't get what my friends get? How come I don't get what those other families get? So here's your call to action. When you reach into that box of chocolates, don't fear what comes out. What if the unexpected turns heartbreaks into miracles? I've had that happen in my life. I've gone through breakups and divorces. And those heartbreaks turned into miracles so that I have the life that I have today. What if these detours in our lives get us to where we're truly meant to be? So each chocolate in that box might be wrapped, and it might be a mystery. But we want to taste them all with presence and curiosity. May you taste all of life, the sweet, the bitter, the mysterious, with an open heart, and find your freedom in tasting every piece of chocolate. Please join me in prayer. Take in a deep breath and just take a moment to notice where you are, your presence, your soul. Align with all the prayers that have come before you in this room. Align with the beautiful music. Align with the friends that are in this room. You might know them, you might not even know them yet. And just allow your heart to open and receive. First, starting with gratitude, grateful for the box of chocolates. Grateful that we could all relate to biting into something and loving it, or biting into something and not caring for it. Grateful that life is always lifing and we never know exactly what we're going to get. Grateful for the mystery. Grateful to know that there is only one. Whatever you call this one, maybe you call it chocolate, sweetness, goodness, God, Spirit, Allah, Jehovah, Hashem, the universe, heart, light, energy, Yeshua, the way. So many names, and yet only one. This energy, this presence, this oneness is in and through everything. It is omnipotent, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, omniconsciousness, omnilove. And it's in every musical note. It's in every grain of sand, drop of water, ocean and river, boulder and mountain, every animal, every sentient being. There's no place that this oneness is not. Because I know this is true, I claim this is true, I know that I am one and the same with the one I am, the I am. Every cell, every atom within my body temple is made up of these particles of spirit. And I know the same truth for everybody listening to this prayer, whether online, in our virtual sanctuary, or right here in the room, whether in this now moment or listening to this later. See, my friends, we can never be separate from that which we are. We are magnificent beings. Here on purpose, with a mighty purpose. Maybe that purpose is to be the best friend, the best wife, the best husband, the best partner, the best parent or uncle, the best doggy parent. Maybe it's to be kind to people out there in the world. Maybe it's to be the best coworker or the best musician or writer or artist. Maybe it's just to be the best person that you know how to be by showing up from a heart of kindness and love. Knowing that we are one and the same as the one, I claim and know for this planet a peace that goes beyond all human understanding. On the human level, we come up with all kinds of reasons why we can't be at peace. But we get to do that right here as we do the inner work. And know that we are magnificent beings. That by us showing up in love and kindness, that creates a world that's filled with peace and love and kindness. It starts right here, within our body temples, within our minds, within our lives, within our families and our communities. And I know for those on this planet that are suffering, I don't negate that. I don't ignore that. I know that if someone is suffering, that we all suffer too. But the best place to start is right here at home. And say yes to what is yours to do about these things. Maybe it is to march. Maybe it is to write. Maybe it is to write new music and songs that heal the world. Maybe it is to keep showing up as the peaceful presence, opening doors for people, being a compassionate soul for everyone that goes through lifing and peopling. This is what I know is happening right here in this room. we are here to not just give love, receive love, but be the love that we are while we do this inner work. So for this, I am grateful. I am thankful. I include everyone in this room and beyond for you to include the people in your life that are asking for prayer today. You can say your name silently or out loud and include the people that are wanting prayers today. I'll give you time and space to do that. I include myself, Cindy, Ross, Brad, my family, Madeline, my community, the world, every being. Yes, yes, yes. I'm thankful to know that your prayer requests have been received and registered and are in the works right now, in this moment. When we open our eyes and we walk out of this room, we start to see it unfolding. Answered prayer, answered prayer. How does it feel? Feel that now. Does answered prayer feel like freedom? Does answered prayer feel like peace? Does answered prayer feel like pain-free? Does it feel like abundance? Feel that right now, right in this moment. And that's what I am grateful for. To feel the peace, to feel the love, to feel the beauty, to feel the optimism and knowingness that the universe is always on my side, is always on our side. So as I release this prayer into the law, those spiritual laws that we know, that we love, that we study around here, that work 100% of the time, 24/7, 365. So on the human level, we get to just let go and let it be and know that it is done. It is done. It is done now. And together we say, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. Thank you all, and we're going to go into circulation. But before I go there, I wanted to mention something about our music ministry. And that is that we're starting a choir. You might have heard this, which with the help from Rich Smith back there, we're starting a choir. We have a sign-up sheet out in the lobby. We will have flyers that will be on the walls next week. We'll have information on the website. But I just wanted you to know that. We're very excited. I see some excited faces out there. So it's going to be fabulous. I think the first time you'll be singing is around November. Is that still on target? So you'll be practicing, doing your practices in November. We're going to be blown away by the talent in this room. So thank you for being here. I'm going to call the ushers up as you get ready for another spiritual practice that we have, and that is the practice of circulation. So as you prepare, what I want to say is thank you. Thank you to all those who give. Go ahead, ushers, and go out there. Thank you to those who just give automatically every month. You send checks, you do credit cards. For those of you online, you know how to give. You can go to our website. You can text to give. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. See, we are co-creating this community together. This isn't about me. This is about all of us creating this community together. So thank you for giving where you're fed, and that's what I do. I give where I'm fed, and I am fed by all of you, our relationships, our deep conversations, the love that I feel. So this is where I give back. I also give back to that home place and space that I call agape because they're so important to me. My teachers are always there for me if I have questions. So thank you, Ruth, for bringing those up. And let's bless these offerings by outstretching our heart through our hands and repeating after me. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
We are so blessed.
We are so blessed.
We know, as we give, it comes back. Multiplied abundantly. We are so blessed. And so it is.
All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shine upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my past has gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. Light of love and grace shine upon my face. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me.
Let's hear another song from Sofie Zane and Rich Smith.
I'm nothing without him.
Oh, who do I send the friendship check to this week?
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Okay, so in my spare time, I play in an Irish band, which if you've been here, we've played here a couple of times. And so I'm always on the look for like old traditional Irish ballads that I can like bring back. And I found this one, and then I found out it was written in the 90s. So it's not like the super old ballad I was thinking it was, but this is written by an Irishman. His name is John Spillane. This is called All the Ways You Wander.
All the ways you wander, all the ways you roam, all across great oceans, all across the foam, through the faraway houses, through sunsets on fire, searching for the island of your heart's desire, where the sun is always shining, oranges grow on trees. You only have to wait 2 seconds there for anything that you please in a garden of daisies, in a circle of light, searching for the island of your heart's delight. I'll wait for you like a true friend. I'll wait for you till the very if you take the long way home, down where the magicians and the dreamers roam, through the mountains of morning, through the valleys of night, searched for the island of your heart's delight. I'll wait for you like a true friend. I'll wait for you till the very end.
Sofie Zane, just beautiful. Selfishly, I can't wait to hear Sophie, Delan, and Shemaine sing this harmony. Oh, it's coming. I know it is. Thank you so much, Reverend Cindy, for that message. Thank you. Yeah. I'm excited for this month. You know, harmony is a big deal in music. And it's one of my strongest motivations to keep doing this. And I have found myself, you know, longing for those musical moments when everything is just perfect. And I have discovered that as I seek that out, it goes away. If I let it happen when it does, then I'm wonderfully surprised. I start crying. It's a mess, but it's a beautiful mess. So, great lessons for life. Remember, if you would like a prayer with a practitioner, they're available across the hall after the service today. It's the first Sunday of our month, so we have visioning down in the retreat center. That's always a great experience, a light lunch and a really cool vibe in there. And it doesn't take that long, so don't feel like you're giving up your whole afternoon to do that. I encourage you to do that. Look forward to all the wonderful things going on this month right here. We have a wonderful community. It's great. It's great to be here and be together. Let's stand together and sing. It's an awesome song. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Something great is happening. Love is taking hold and it won't let go of us now. Something here is calling us forward, upward motion. We're drops in one ocean. Roll on. Will you rise up with me today? Lift up your voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Live a dream of your highest calling. Be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Share your gifts with the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's the moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now. Oh yeah. Every day's a chance you can do something amazing. To feel your passion blazing and shine. Paint with every vision and dance in new directions. Explode to new heights in your mind. hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make